Welcome back to the Get Money Through Short-Term Rentals with your girl Venetia Brown, your short-term rental plug. In this module, we're going to talk about securities. This is so important. I mean, well, everything's important, but yeah, this is important. You just told the homeowner how you're going to secure their property and the things that the screenings you go through. So these are some of the things that you can have in place, right? Cameras. Cameras are important. You must have cameras on the property so you can see who's entering and ultimately what's going on around the property. When you think of cameras, you're probably thinking like, oh, I have to get a whole system and No, you don't need to do that. You don't have to hardwire. You don't have to hardwire it. You can actually get a Ring doorbell. You can get a Ring doorbell from Home Depot. Ring, if you want to sponsor, holla at your girl. But, so they're about $100 at Home Depot. Very inexpensive because it's going to save you a lot of headache. Let's run through maybe an example, right? You put your Ring doorbell up. It's 2 wires. You kind of, take the old one off, screw the new one in. You got a doorbell still, and you got a camera. The way Ring doorbell is set up, it has a motion detector. You can put parameters where it'll show as soon as someone steps in these areas, the camera will come on and now you can see what's going on. So let's run through a booking, right? You got a booking from a young lady. She says, me and my girlfriend are coming for the weekend. We're just kind of getting away for a girl's weekend away. Cool. We'd love to host you. Can't wait to see you. Then the day of check-in, you see on the Ring doorbell, you see 5 guys walk in with coolers. Well, this ain't Chelsea. Chelsea said it was her and her girlfriend coming. This is what the Ring doorbell is for. You see who's coming in. You can see what they're bringing. And the best part about Ring is it's actually only like $3 a month to keep the recordings. So if anything ever happens, you turn that into your claim, and we'll get into that in the paid series, but we cover all of that. But this is what this is for, right? So now you have your Ring doorbell up, your camera, those things are all covered. Someone just entered your property, someone that did not book with you, they got coolers, you already know it's about to be a party. We know it's about to be a party. You can go shut it down immediately. This way, now it saves your property. You don't have to tell the homeowner that something happened. It just saves you a whole lot of headache. So now when we're gonna talk about how do we know if it's actually a party if the booking was for like 10 people. Okay, it's for 10 people. We see some people walking in. Okay, cool. How you're gonna know is the minute device. The minute device actually looks like a little smoke detector, and you can put it either in the ceiling, on the wall. You can put it anywhere in the house. And the best part about the minute device is that they can't tell that it's actually a device that tells on them because it looks like a smoke detector. The minute device actually, it has a sensor on it where it'll tell you how many Bluetooths and how many people are in the room, how many bodies are in the room. Then you can set parameters where the device will send you an alert. Say the booking was for 10 people. You set the threshold at 11. They had a guest come over. But the minute device is going off and it's showing you there's 20 people. There's a party going on. That's literally alerting you that there's a party going on. Not to mention, you also have a noise feature. You can set the parameters at like, I think typically noise be like, 90. I set mine at 90. Yeah, I set mine at 90. So once it gets to 90, basically they're either music is on, something is going on. I don't want to just say it's ultimately a party. So 90 for me is, and I tested this out, right? I had girls' night over. And you know how we are. We loud. We cackling, we laughing, the music is on, we doing our thing. And at 90, that is a decent threshold for your guests to still enjoy their stay without feeling like, like they're being babysat or like they can't do anything. But once it starts to get above 90 and 95, it's already way too loud. The neighbors hear it and you're going to get a call or property management is going to say something. It just becomes a thing. But the minute device covers these things, all right? It tells you how many people are on the property, the noise levels. Oh, and I forgot. It actually tells you about moisture in the air, like mold, which is more so for people who purchase the properties, not for people arbitraging, or it could be. But it covers a lot. So it'll tell you who's in the house, how loud it is, the moisture levels, how many Bluetooths, how many phones are in there. So this way, maybe if, it's saying 20 people or whatever, some could be a baby and they don't have a phone, so it won't pick up on them. So you got your Ring doorbell and you have your Minute device. So now you have a camera and you have a noise device. In Getting Money Through Short-Term Rental Pro, we talk about how to set those up. On the Minute device, you actually can set up a automated message to the guest where it can message the guest and say, hey, your noise levels are X, Y, and Z. Or maybe like a little friendly one where it's like, so this way, because then they'd be done hip to the fact that you can hear them. You send them something and say, just a friendly reminder of the house rules. This is a residential area and we want to make sure that we are respecting the community. Just something cute. Something that, kind of just gives them a little nudge to say quiet down, but not enough to tell them that they're actually kind of, quote unquote, being spied on, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Another one you want to be able to use is everybody comes and everybody needs Wi-Fi, right? I laugh and I joke with my nephews and I kind of tell them they're like little Wi-Fi junkies. When they come over my house, Titi, what's the Wi-Fi? What's the Wi-Fi? So another thing you can do is there is a system. In order for someone to get on the Wi-Fi, they actually have to put in their first name, last name, and email address in order to even get the Wi-Fi code. And ain't nobody living without no Wi-Fi. So they're going to put it in. So if something does happen on your property, guess what? You literally have a whole list of everybody that was inside your property. Clutch, right? Recap. We talked about the Ring doorbell and making sure that you have eyes on the property. It's a camera. You get to count the guests that are coming in. You can actually hear conversations too. Your Minute device, it covers how many people are inside, the noise levels, the moisture levels, all of the above. And then your Wi-Fi is more of a backup, just in case, say the Wi-Fi, whatever occurred. If they want to use that Wi-Fi, they're going to have to clock in and make sure that they give you their information. So now you have a running roll of everybody that was on your property. So if anything happens, you have their name and information. I'm your girl, Venetia Brown, and of course, you can find me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok as Venetia Brown. Click the link in my bio and go check out that book, and I'm going to see you in the next module.